Hey there, Skeleton Key here, and back for week 3 of February. And yeah, it's already Tuesday night. This week is. Mm, this week is being difficult. Monday, yesterday, I was trying to finish Death of a Busybody in time for my mystery book club, Traps and Trench Coats, and Hoopla was down, so I didn't get to finish Death of a Busybody, and I didn't get to finish Maybe a Fox that I was listening to for the Sirens Reading Challenge. I did today. They did fix. I reported the bug, and they did get it fixed last night. And so this morning I was able to listen to some of Maybe a Fox, and I've made a little bit more progress on Death of a Busybody, but still nowhere near finished with that. I do want to finish it before that borrow expires. I don't know. I've just been really busy trying to catch up on dishes, and I've just been trying really hard to catch up on other stuff, and so I haven't gotten a whole lot of reading in. I did today get some more reading in on Midnight at the Barclay Hotel. I got that started the other night. I am about a third of the way through it, maybe not quite a third of the way through it, and it's really fun. I think I've figured some stuff out. It's a middle grade mystery. It's set at the Barclay Hotel in Colorado, which is inspired by the Stanley Hotel, which was also the inspiration for the Overlook Hotel in The Shining. And there are a lot of. And so there are all these references throughout to The Shining stuff. And yeah. So there's this special weekend event going on, and 5 adults have been invited for this special weekend, and 2 of them are bringing their their children. One's age 11, one I believe is age 12, or is it ages 10 and 11? But anyway, about that age. So there's a boy and a girl. So Penny arrives with her grandfather, and JJ arrives with his mother, and they meet Emma, who is the niece of the chef at the hotel. And JJ's into ghost hunting, and Penny's into books. JJ is wanting to ghost hunt because it's a haunted hotel. Penny is a skeptic, and she doesn't want to ghost hunt, but she's decided that she's going to prove to him that there aren't ghosts. So Penny and Emma are going to help him ghost hunt, and I'm trying to avoid things that I think might be big hints. But anyway, there's a murder is announced, and so they decide that they're going to try to find the murderer, as well as some ghosts. It's proving to be a lot of fun, so I am hoping I get it finished in time for book club tomorrow. I actually have 2 book clubs tomorrow, and the Glass Forest. I have borrowed the Glass Forest from the library, but there's no way I'm going to get both books read by tomorrow, so yeah. The middle of the month is. Yeah, the first 2 weeks of every month are always just a little bit crazy on the reading front. I really should make a pharmacy run tomorrow morning, but it's gonna be really cold. It actually got up to like 50 degrees today, and I should have gone today, but no. Did I? No, I did not. But anyway, that's how my 3rd week of February is going. Well, hello. It is Thursday. It is Thursday night. And yeah, so yesterday was just go, go, go. Yeah, today was pretty much go, go, go. Had all sorts of stuff going on. Got a lot of writing done yesterday, though. That was good. So I did finish Midnight at the Barclay Hotel by Fleur Bradley. And it did take me a little bit to get into the sort of middle grade style, that kind of flow and that voice. But this was a lot of fun. I was constantly flipping back because I would figure out certain things, and or it's like, I wonder about this, and I'd be flipping back and forth constantly, going, oh wait, what was that? That was mentioned here. What was that name again? And yeah, so yeah, and this was pretty convoluted. Yeah, so if you're wanting to get your middle grader into whodunits and puzzles and things like that, and this, I will say, this is not puzzly like the Chris Grabenstein book I read once, the Mr. Limoncello's, The Escape from Mr. Limoncello's Library or something like that. It doesn't have puzzles like that, but there's the puzzle of the murder, and it's an honest to gosh murder mystery. And then the characters, there are, you've got three main characters. You've got JJ, Penny, and Emma, and there's even a cat. So they're the three main characters, and of course it's set at the Barclay Hotel, which is based on the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park. References to Room 217 and all sorts of fun stuff like that. And of course there's a hedge maze, and yeah, it's a ton of fun. I really enjoyed this. And the other middle grade book that I'm reading, Maybe a Fox, that I've been listening to it a little bit here and there, but dang, it's intense. I'm kind of putting off finishing it. Although, I guess some of the rougher parts are over, maybe, so maybe I can get back to it without, bawling all the way through. I have started on The Glass Forest by Cynthia Swanson. I'm not far enough in to say it's set in Wisconsin, and it's I believe it's a straight historical. I don't think it's a dual timeline. I think it's a historical set in the 60s in Wisconsin, or maybe it is a dual timeline. Wait, Like I said, I have not gotten far enough into it yet to know. I will keep you posted. Need to finish up Made for Love by Alyssa Nutting, and that's for the F'd Up Book Club. So I've got that coming up not too long. So I need to hurry up and get through that. Oh, it sounds like I'm not liking it. I actually am liking it so far, which surprised the heck out of me. I was reading the description, I was reading the reviews, and I was like, oh god, I'm going to hate this book so much. But no, it's interesting. I'll let you know more later. Hey there, it's Friday morning. I am back to reading Brownies and Broomsticks, and I'm reading this for two reasons. One, it's the first in the Magical Bakery series by Bailey Cates, and later this year, my Sisters in Crime Book Club will be reading, I think it's the 9th book in that series, so I need to get through the first 8 books. So I'm reading it for that. And also, this is the first book in the challenge that I've set myself for the challenge that Lianne is doing at Literary Diversions. Because that is, the quintessential cozy mystery cover right there. but I'm not terribly far in yet, but I am really enjoying this. I love her writing style. Bailey Cates also writes as Bailey Cottrell. I've only read one other book by her, and that was in the series that she writes. The first in the series she writes is Bailey Cottrell, and they're different series, but her style is very very much the same. It's very quick, it's very witty, and I really enjoy a lot of the banter that the characters engage in, and also the internal dialogue of her main characters. It's, yeah, I am really gonna like this. And there are recipes. I was looking, I skipped to the back. It's like, ooh, recipes. And there are these cheddar sage scones that I'm like, oh. First I thought I had all the ingredients. I'm like, oh, I'll just make those for breakfast this morning. And then it's like, no, I have no cheddar cheese. Why do I not have cheddar cheese? This is wrong. But anyway, I have to get some cheddar cheese and make those. So yeah, I'm doing the baked feta pasta thing. It's on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, but this is all over Facebook. I thought, I like cheese, I like tomatoes, I like pasta, I like garlic. I'm doing this. So I'm pretty much following the recipe I found. I mean, there are probably all sorts of variations all over the place, and I did not get this directly from TikTok, and I believe the person who made the TikTok video that went viral credits somebody else entirely. But the recipe, I'm following the recipe pretty closely, but it does say to wait to put in the garlic and the not cilantro, but basil. It said to wait to put in the basil and the garlic. However, I'm using freeze-dried garlic, and I'm using these like little frozen thingies they're like frozen teaspoons of basil, because I just don't really feel like chopping basil. So these are handy little things. So I'm popping it all in the oven at once. And now I gotta make the pasta. Then for the pasta, I am using these frilly trumpet thingies. Never tried these before, so we'll find out if they're any good. And today I am doing a book crossing unhaul. So I'm not going to show you what books I'm giving away today, but yeah, because I'm doing that in another video. Well, at least some of them are in another video. I'm going to put them out on my front porch, and somebody will come and pick them up. Well, I can already tell that is way the hell too much basil. So yeah, I am just smelling it. That is called for a 1/4 cup packed. That is way too much, because that works out to 12 teaspoons. That's way too much. And I got way too engrossed in my book and overcooked my pasta, so it's way past al dente. So this may end up not being the greatest thing ever, but I suspect it's still going to be really darn tasty. It's just Saturday morning or afternoon. I think it might actually be afternoon now. I haven't looked at a clock super recently. So this morning I have listened to a little bit more of Maybe a Fox. Okay, so it's gotten past the super intense, oh my god, I'm sobbing all the time sections. I'm sure there will be more before it's over. I still have a couple hours left to go, I think. Well, not quite a couple hours, but I still have more than an hour left to go on it. Yeah, I'm sure I will be crying again. I'm not sure what I think of the spirituality. This Fox kit is like spiritually linked to Jules, the younger sister. And the Fox kit it's something called Kennen, And so I tried looking it up to see if that's part of like some sort of Native American spirituality. And all I'm finding is a video game. So, and it doesn't seem like this is based off of that video game or related to that video game at all. So, this is something that the author seems to have come up with independently of pretty much anything. If I'm wrong, I would love to know because I am curious to know where this comes from, if it's not just something of the author's invention. I don't not like it, I guess. It's just, it's not really my style. I'm, as far as the spirituality of it goes, it's just, it's not really speaking to me. It's not ruining the story for me or anything like that. It's just like, okay, whatever. But also on the topic of spirituality, if you even want to call this that. Um, yeah, so we got this in the mail the other day. Unsolicited. If you get this, burn it. Put it in the trash. I mean, I am not a book burner, but wow, this is. I'm not going to finish it. I've just kind of skimmed through like the first 20 pages out of a weird sense of curiosity. And it's conversion literature, and I use the word literature very, very loosely. It's this guy's autobiography about basically about his conversion from Judaism to Christianity. And this is not Christianity. This is misogynist. This is gross. This is just absolutely gross. It is a perversion of the concept of spirituality. I recommend this to nobody. And like I said, if you get a copy, trash it. It is garbage. I know, I've said I try to be kind to self-published. No, this is different. This is offensive. This is harmful. This should not exist in the world. So yeah. So it's Sunday, last day of week 3 of February. And this morning I finished listening to Maybe a Fox. I listened to that for the Sirens Challenge this year. It is a middle grade fantasy novel, and so if you're looking for something for middle grade March, it has lots of family vibes, and that's one of the prompts for middle grade March. So that's a good one for that. Also, if you are doing I forget which challenge it is that has a prompt for a book set entirely or mostly outside. A lot of outdoor scenes in this. I mean, one of the main characters is a fox. The humans also, they're outdoorsy people. There's a lot of time spent outdoors. It is intense. It is very emotional. It's heartbreaking. Have a box of tissues ready because there's a lot of sad stuff. It's about loss. It's about grief. It's about guilt. I mean, it is a fantasy story. There is this, I guess you'd call it a system of spirituality. Like the fox kit is considered a kennen, which means it has like an extra spirit. I think I can say that without giving too much away. The whole thing, it didn't really grab me, but it was interesting, and I think it's the sort of thing that might appeal to a lot of, I'd say a lot of people in general, but especially middle grade readers. Like I said before, I don't believe it's based off of any specific religion that exists. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, it is not. It's its own thing, and the authors just created it for this book. It didn't really resonate with me, but that's just me. And then today is going to be kind of hectic because I have 3 books that I checked out from the library via Prospector, which is sort of like interlibrary loan, but I think a little more localized. And you can only renew those once. Well, I have renewed all of these once. This one, The Haunting of Bryn Wilder, is one that I got for the Winterween reading. And I have not started on it. All I know is it's apparently a ghost story. It's by Wendy Webb. I have read one other book by Wendy Webb. It was okay. It was maybe better than okay. I liked a lot of things about it. There are a lot of things that I think the author just kind of missed out on some really good opportunities for good storytelling, and it kind of fell flat in some places. So, and that was, what was it? Daughters of the Lake. That was Daughters of the Lake. You know, I liked it enough that I'm willing to give this one a try. However, unless it just really grabs me at the beginning, I'm probably going to DNF it because it's due back to the library tomorrow. And I've got other things I need to read today. So, I plan to give this a shot and see, just to see if I want to, because I'm going to have to return it to the library anyway. And I'm not going to have time to finish it, but I will start it to see if it's one that I really want to check out again and finish. Even though it was an assigned book for Readathon, I will let myself DNF that one if I see fit. And then the other one that is due back tomorrow is My Name is Ram. I am reading that for, I think, Elif the Reader's Challenge. I think it's Elif the Reader's Challenge. It's a collection of short stories, and the author is, I think the author is an Armenian American, or an American with, like, a first generation American maybe. Okay, this is My Name is Aram is a delightful story of a foreign American Tom Sawyer born in California 30 years ago. And 30 years ago from when? So this is copyright 1937. So turn of the 20th century, thereabouts. But anyway, that is My Name is Aram by William Saroyan. And then this one, I forget when it's due back. I think I've got like a week yet before this one's due back. But the book club discussion is tomorrow night, and this is for Effed Up Book Club. This is Made for Love by Alyssa Nutting. I've talked about it a little bit already, and I should be able to finish that pretty quickly, either, if I read some tonight and some tomorrow. I expect I can finish this in time for discussion. And if I don't quite finish it, I will probably at least get to the point that I can discuss it reasonably intelligently. And then I'll have, I think, a few more days after that to get it back to the library. Although after tomorrow night, I have then other things that become pressing. Well, I've got a lot to do, so I better get to it. So I did not get a whole lot of reading done yesterday. Today's actually Monday, start of week 4, but just wrapping up week 3. I read the first story in My Name is Aram, a nice glimpse of early 20th century life in Fresno, California. So I did get started on that, and then I made a little bit more progress on Made for Love. But yeah, that's gonna have to be my priority read, so that I can be ready for book club discussion. Week 3 was pretty good all in all, and I feel like I did make a lot of progress, but just don't have a whole lot to report right now. So I'll get started on week 4 now. Talk to you later. Please like and subscribe, and see you around.